Good morning and swiping and afternoon. Judy Allen here, also known as Nana. I'm going to move the camera just a little bit there. Anyway, Judy Allen here, San Antonio, Texas, also known as Nana with Zoe and Nana Stamping. So, today we're going to make a pull-out gift card holder on a card. Last week we did a gift card holder that had a sliding out gift card. This time we're still going to do, I'll show you how we did the same thing, but we're going to do it differently. Alright, let's go down the hands. We'll be using leftovers from our kit as well as some cardstock. So let's do this, right? So here's what we did last week. We made a gift card holder and made it into a slider, right? So we could easily slide that gift in and out. So these are the things we've already made from the kit. So we're going to make something different. So they had with the kit where you can sit up here and get these bags that coordinated with the kit, and they're out there as well as the refills. So what I've done today is literally I've cut up that bag, alright? So what I did is I took the gift card so I could see how tall it was on the bag, and I just cut it. And I can reuse this. This I may or may not, it might make a cute decoration. But I can easily seal this at the bottom and reuse this and make another gift card holder, right? So that's what it's all about. The other thing that I'm using today is I always tell you to keep your leftover scraps, because today I've actually sliced off, you can see, from this side here versus this side where I came, and I've just come down and I've cut this off, and when I did it, it resulted in a piece that I cut in half, and this is about 1/4 of an inch wide. So I was able to get 1/4 of an inch off this edge to be able to use on the card I'm making today. So that just goes to show you why I always tell you to sit up there and save your pieces and everything else. So here is the cardstock that I have right here that we're going to be using. And here is our gift card holder that we're going to be using. So you can see here it is nothing more than the bag, right? Okay. So I'm not going to put this on first. First, I'm going to go ahead and take this piece here. It was longer, and I just cut it down. But you can see I've got a number of different glittering pieces just by cutting the scraps off the sides. So I'll do something with those. But today we're going to use this one piece right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm actually going to use my glue here. Put this on. And I'm just going to use it as a decorative accent, right? Just to give some sparkle to our gift we're going to give somebody. It's going to have a gift card in it. So I'm just going to come over here like this. Alright? And then I'm just going to put this down right here, and then from there we're going to start decorating, alright? So I could use adhesive tape, but since this was handy, I went ahead and used this. I'll use some glue dots from the kit in a minute. So this is nothing more than the bag that I've actually cut it up. And it just makes, I could have actually cut it off and just made it a little bit thinner, but I didn't. I just went ahead and did it because it was what it's all about, simplicity, right? Keep it simple. So I'm keeping it simple. All right, there you go. So yeah, so hello. So if you're out there, be sure to say hello and all, because next Friday will be Freebie Friday. And we come and pick out everybody that said hi, done an emoji or anything like that. Okay, from here, I have already glued this on here. This was a leftover from the kit. I just glued the center, because that way this still has like a 3D effect if you want to do anything with it. And I'm just going to put this right up here. Now, I'm going to go ahead, I did go ahead and tie my bow, so you can see where the gift card's going to go and how it's going to look. Okay, it's just going to look like that. And I have this right here. Now, one thing I totally forgot about that I was going to do that I didn't do, and that was I wanted to make this look like a box, right? But I can still do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a glue dot right here at the top of this ribbon. And I put extra here so I could tuck this in and I could tuck this under. I don't know if I can still tuck that under or not, but we are fixing to find out. So let's see. I'm going to get my glue dots on my leftover stuff in my box. Let's see here. I thought I had them out, but I don't see them. Yeah, there they are. Okay. So that's all we're going to do is we're going to take a glue dot here. Now I'm going to take the straight edge, right? Because the person can, when they go to pull out their gift tag, they'll be able to see their gift card. They'll be able to see the inside just a little bit. So I'm going to hide it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just take it under here and I'm going to tuck it, right? So it just looks like it's coming straight down. And then I'm just going to tuck it like this. So I just want it to look like a present, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out a moment so I can get this tighter the way I want it. And I'm just going to put a glue dot here. And if I can't get it tucked underneath, that's fine. Then I'll just end it down here at the bottom, okay? So it's like I always say, don't sweat the small stuff, because to me, and I don't even measure it, I just come down knowing it's going to be tucked under. So if I know it's going to be tucked under here, then I know I can at least clip it right about here, right? So I'm not trying to make rocket science out of it. I don't need rocket science. I've taken science, and a lot of sciences and all, and I really don't want to make anything difficult, right? It's about keeping it simple, keeping it fun, right? And let's see if this is already stuck down and I can do anything with it. Now it's still got a little, he'll let me lift it up. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. If not, I would have just kept on going, right? Alright, let's see if I can just tuck that under there. And so. Okay, it's not going to lay as flat as I thought it would, but I can still trim it off at the edge and it'll be okay. Okay, so I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. I'm going to trim this here. And actually, these scissors are super sharp, so if I wanted to come like right to this edge here, let's see if I can. I'll just leave it. It'll be okay. Alright. So there we go. We got it right there. Now I would like that a little bit flatter. And these are nice because these are really small and thin. And it's not very noticeable if you set up there and put one down here. Some of the glue dots are thicker and heavier and it'll show through. But this one shouldn't, because this is really real thin, but it holds really well. Now I'm just going to do it like that because I really didn't want it like sticking up. Okay. Alright. So from here, I'm going to just put this on up here, and I can do that with the glue dots, or I can do it with the glue. So I'm just going to do with the glue because I got it handy. And this is 3D adhesive glue. It's designed for 3D projects and all, so I like that because I know it's not going anywhere, right? Okay, so we're just going to put this right here. Hello, I can see you're out there. I can't see who's out there, but I can see that you're out here. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to take, I can slide this in, but I'm not going to finish this first, all right? So I'm going to do From Santa, and we're going to put our tag right over here. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm not sure I want this tag as long as it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this up and stamp it as close as I can to the edge. You really need to just tap this 3 times. I just tapping because I can. Alright, now I'm going to get as close to this edge right here that I can. And I'll show you why. I'll set that aside and I'll clean my stamp in a little bit. Okay, so see I get a little room to play with. I want to put this right here, but see how big the tag is? So I really didn't want it that big. So I have 2 choices. Well, first I'm going to trim this, right? I'm going to trim it to about right there. Okay, so it's not quite as long. Alright, so that looks, I like that a lot better. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was to put on here for you. Okay, so they know it's for you from Santa. So I'm just going to lower it just a little bit, right? It's all about where do you want things. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down with the glue dots. And I have a couple of snowflakes too. Alright, what did I... That's the only thing about white on white. Trying to find something white on white. There we go. Or clear. If you think this is something, I did something with clear window sheet yesterday. And, you know, that clear window sheet, you drop it on the floor or anything, it just blends right in because it's clear, right? So, it looked like I had spilt water on the floor. And I went to see about getting the water, and it wasn't. It was my window sheet that I'd actually dropped. Isn't that funny? It's just how it is. Alright, so see how this is going to look? So this is actually going to stick right there to the ribbon. And this, I'm going to stick right up here with glue dots. It's going to be a little bit more straight than that, right? Because I want them to know it's from Santa and it's for them. And so when you use dark cardstock like this, you are going to have to put some white 4 by 4 1/4, 5 1/4, or 4 by 4 1/4. It doesn't matter, on the inside, so you can write your message, right? That's what you're going to have to do. So I'm just going to put it for you from Santa. Boop, boop. I didn't want to cover up any words, right? Because now see how this will work when we slide this in. It's like I said, it's an envelope, it's a bag, and it's got ribbon on it too. But the person won't know that. Oh, I messed up my bow. Alright, I'm not going to sweat it though right now. I messed up my bow. I'll have to come back and fix it. Alright. Anyway, I will come back and fix my bow. But see how it's going to look like a present. And that's what I wanted to do, is look like a present. And then all I'm going to do is going to add the candy cane. And because I can. Now if you wanted to, you could stick that candy cane right in there as well. I like that as well too. So the only thing though is if you go to pull this out, you want to make sure this is tucked behind the gift card, okay? So you're going to have to tuck it in sort of like that, which I'm okay with that, alright? So let's do that. And then we'll put one more on the outside, but keep in mind we're tucking this behind the gift card. So that way when you pull it out, the candy cane's not going to come out with it. Because that's what we want. Hello, thank you for joining in. I want to thank you guys also for following us, not only here, but on YouTube and Instagram and Pinterest. So see here, well actually, because this is the envelope, I could actually stick it here just as well, right? Either or, you just want to make sure it's not in the way of pulling out the gift card, okay? So I have another one here that I wanted to add as well. Let's see where we're going to add it. That won't work. I could do it right in here. I don't like that either. And I don't even have to add it at all, right? And I may not. I don't know that I really like that now. But I am going to add extra snowflake because I love these snowflakes. And if you want any big snowflakes that look like this, no, they didn't. I was going to say they had on clearance, but you know what? They did run out. Sorry about that. I was just going to say you could get those, but you can't. Alright, so I'm going to put one there, and I actually had another one here to see if I wanted to put it up here somewhere. But you know what? Really and truly, I think we got enough stuff going on here. Alright? So there you go. Let's leave it at that. Just a simple, right? It looks like a present. When they look at it, they'll see the gift cards there, but they have a nice card. In the end, you will have to put white cardstock in here to sit up there so you can write a message, a note, or anything else. So that is just how simple it is to turn around and use. All of this was left over from the kit except the cardstock I had to add. The ribbon I had to add, right? And this was part of the package that you could get with the kit. So there you go. Just a little ribbon and some cardstock. And there we go. We have a slider card, birthday, not birthday. It could be birthday, but we only have a couple of people that have birthdays in December. And then you've got your gift card here. So it's a nice slider gift card holder. So with that, I hope you enjoyed that because it's very simple. And it did not take that much time or effort, right? But you can make a beautiful card. And we got a gift inside of the card right there on the front. So it's all about creating, sharing, and giving. So there's no reason why you can't go out there and create and share and give. So be sure to do that, all right? And be sure, if you're not following us, we'd love for you to follow us here on Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, and Instagram. We always post our videos out there on YouTube, so you can watch it anytime that you want. You can easily find it, and then you can see the cards and what they look like as well on Instagram and Pinterest. So with that, be blessed. Have a totally amazing weekend. Go out there, get your Christmas shopping done if you need to, and create something and give it away, all right? Be blessed. Look forward to seeing you next week on Teach Me Nana, where we do alternative number 3. Bye.